A violent criminal kidnapped and assaulted a woman, got 65 years from the jury. But guess what? The judge said that's too harsh because he's a 20-year-old black man who experienced society. Then guess what he did after she cut his sentence in half? He threatened her in open court, threatened the victim's family in open court. And guess what? She continued to reward him anyway. This is exactly why so many people have lost faith in the system, because of judges like this. Let's check this clip out, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna believe this.
Judge Davis thought the jury's recommendation was too long. She feels he hasn't mentally matured yet and never had a real shot at getting any help early in life.
But if you were to come in here and instead of being hurt and angry, which is what this court hears, right, as a 20-year-old African-American male that has been, experienced this society, etc., and you would show that, yes, okay, this is the situation. This is who I am. I don't want to be this person anymore. I don't want to be in jail for forever.
Thompson repeatedly stated he did not care, not about his sentence, the victim, or her family. But Judge Davis emphasized she's the one that holds the pen, and regardless of what the media may think, she applies the law. To her, 65 years was an extremely long time. As she puts it, it's his whole life, one she doesn't believe should be spent entirely behind bars.
This court does not believe that Mr. Thompson, if given the resources that he can get while incarcerated, is beyond being rehabilitated. Mr. Thompson, I'm gonna need you to be respectful.
I ain't doing nothing.
Well, it's fine. Okay?
What?
It's fine.
Yeah.
Because here's the
Spit on you, I would.
thing. At the end of the day, I'm the one with the pen.
Judge Davis thought...
Oh my God, y'all hear that? My man said he would spit on her if he could. This is after she has cut his sentence in half. Like, this judge is everything that is wrong with when you give certain people positions of power. Like, this is definitely an abuse of power. Like, why are you advocating for the offender? Where is your empathy? Where is your sympathy for the actual victim? This man has done something heinous to somebody. He deserved all 65 of those years. And you want to cut his sentence in half because he's young, black, and criminal? Like that don't make no sense. We get it that there are some black men that have, been given outrageous amounts of time for crimes, that have actually shown remorse for the crimes that they did, and the book was still thrown at them. Why are we now trying to give some grace and some mercy to somebody that has no remorse? He's fine with the fact that the rest of his life is thrown away because of this crime. If he's okay with it, why aren't you okay with it? It doesn't make any sense at all. It's sad that we live in a time when a judge can unilaterally make a decision that is actually going to be harmful to the victim. And you have an offender that is not even appreciative of this grace and this mercy that you've extended him. He said that he would spit on you. And then the judge was talking about, you've been wronged by society and you're black and it's your whole life ahead of you and all of that. He was like, yo, that's the picture you painting of me. He's like, no, he knows exactly who he is. He's a criminal and he deserves to be in jail. He even realized that. That is insane when an offender recognizes that his butt should be locked up in prison and he ain't got no problem with the fact that they just threw 65 years at him. He's okay with that. Now we got a judge that's out here that's trying to baby him. You would think that she were related to him or something. You would think that she's related to this guy because it's like, why are you caping for him so hard? This is a problem. We do not need this in our society. And it is so sad when we do not allow people to actually deal with the consequences of their actions. This man committed a heinous crime and he deserves all of the time that they were going to give him. The fact that this judge stepped in and just decided that, no, because you black and you are from experiencing society. How many other black 20-year-olds have experienced society as well? And they not sitting up in your courtroom. They not facing 60 years in prison. They didn't go out and assault and kidnap a person. Like, just being black and being someone that has experienced society, that ain't no reason for you to get this boy no slap on the wrist. Not at all. I think that this is insane, ridiculous, and no judge should have this level of power to just usurp a jury's ruling like this, especially when it was well-deserved when you fit it to his crime. That's my thoughts. I would love to hear what you guys think. If you want to share, feel free to do so in the comments. I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, I'm Jay. Stay blessed.